And that primary is just 3 weeks away. And to help you decide who you're going to vote for, we're bringing in the candidates for live interviews right here on News 8 starting today. And joining us today is Randy Magno. Thank you so much. You were the first to file, so it's fitting you're the first to come in for these interviews.
Thank you.
My first question to you is, why do you want to be mayor in La Crosse?
Having been chairman of the Washburn Neighborhood Association for the last 4 years, I've seen how the neighborhoods have deteriorated. I've seen how crime has increased. I've seen how I can make an impact in the neighborhoods. So I want to take that all the way to the city level.
What kind of a mayor would you be?
I would be a mayor for the people. You know, that would be what I would be.
Are you party affiliated at all coming into this, or you consider yourself an independent?
I'm an independent. I don't own a business. I have no party affiliations. I don't belong to any organizations. I have nobody to be responsible to except you. I will represent you.
What do you see as one or two of the biggest challenges that the city faces if you were to be elected?
Probably the biggest challenge the city faces is security. We need to bring our fire and police department up to full staff. You bring them up to full staff, you'll cut their overtime usage. With more boots on the ground, you will have a safer city. I've talked to the chief. He and I have agreed we need to have police officers walking downtown, greeting visitors. We need to have the police officers driving around the neighborhoods, getting out of their cars, walking around the neighborhoods. The second biggest issue in safety and security is lighting. Our neighborhoods are extremely dark at night. If you've been out, they are very dark. We need to address the lighting issues. We need to brighten up La Crosse.
Now, you mentioned improving security and bringing the police department and fire department up to staff. Do you have any idea of how many positions that would be to add?
The police department, as I understand it, is 6 positions below their capacity.
Okay.
I'm not sure about the fire department. I haven't talked to Chief Cleveland about that lately. But bringing both of those departments up to full staff would reduce their overtime and would ensure that the city of La Crosse is safer.
Does the city have the money for that, or would you be willing to raise property taxes at all?
The money to pay for this would come from collecting what we're owed. You know, 1.2 million in unpaid parking fines. We collect half of that. We will end up being able to cover the 6 police officers.
There are 11 people in the field right now running for mayor. What do you think your chances are?
I think my chances are very good. Being an independent means that I will be representing you, the people of La Crosse, not anybody else. There will be no decision that I will not be able to weigh in on because I'll have no conflict of interest. So I think I have a pretty good chance.
There have been a lot of mayoral vetoes in this last term and a lot of vetoes overturned. Do you think you'd be able to get along with the council?
I've worked with the council and the department heads for the last 4 years as the chairman of the Washburn Neighborhood Association. I know all those people. They're fine people. I think if you bring them good ideas, if you show leadership in the mayor's office, there won't be a need for vetoes because I think that they will listen to what I have to say. They have listened in the past. They'll listen to what I have to say, and I'll be representing the people's point of view, and I think they'll go along with that.
We're out of time, Randy. It's always tough to be the first, but thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And as I mentioned, Randy is the first of 10 mayoral candidates who will be coming in for live interviews in the next few weeks here on News 8 at 5. For a schedule of those appearances, you can visit our spring election page on news8000.com. There you will also find bios for each candidate and their views on some of the most important issues. Again, join us on Thursday when Craig Nestor will join us live right here on News 8 at 5.